In the past 2 episodes, we've done part 1 and part 2 of ranking up pretty much from noob to pro here on the server using no purchases from the store. So today is part 3, the final part, and we're going to see just how much progression we've made in our hour and a half of gameplay, basically. Let me know if you've been playing along with me and what your progression is like, and let me know all that in the comment section. But let's get into part number 3 of our noob to pro series. Hello everybody, welcome back to part number 3, the final part of our kind of noob to pro series. I don't know why we never officially called it that, but you know what, we'll start using it anyway. Welcome back to the next episode, guys. If you haven't missed, or if you have missed, sorry, if you haven't seen the previous 2 parts, then the link for those will be down in the description for you guys to go and check out. Make sure you watch those before you come here, otherwise you're not going to know what the heck was going on. So go check those out, and yeah, we're going to be talking you through kind of our progression so far, and just how we got to where we are and where we plan to be by the end of today. Now, just a quick note, if you guys aren't doing anything on the server, then it's also always worth coming over to auto miner, as long as you've got some auto miner charge, and just toggling it on. As you guys will see over here right now, we're going to start just getting tokens, and we're going to start getting money. So yeah, it's worth using. I think it was actually on that whole time whilst I was talking, so it's worth doing, guys. Just make sure you chuck it on and keep it on, because you may as well. Also, I forgot to mention, make sure you guys hit that like button. If we could hit over 100 likes on this episode, that'd be absolutely amazing. Of course, if you are new to this channel, then what you need to do right now is hit that subscribe button as well. That would be absolutely and muchly appreciated, guys. Thank you all to everyone that has been hitting the like button and the subscribe button over the past couple of episodes, and yeah, hopefully you have been enjoying this this mini 3-part series, and it's been good. So yeah, if you're literally sitting here like I am right now, just talking or doing whatever with your friends in a call or whatever, this is a good place to be, because as you guys see right now, my money's going up, my tokens are going up, and I'm literally just standing here. So even if you have to go like AFK for 10 minutes and you have to go get some food, or you know, anything like that, come over here, because if you're on like lower levels like I am right now, this is beneficial to you. You guys can see my tokens going up. You can see that everything's affecting me. Now my charge is going down right here, as you guys can see over on the right hand side. So don't have that much charge, you know, to use, but I mean 2.35k is still a decent amount of charge. Like, we could probably be here for a while. So yeah, that's just something to bear in mind, guys, that you should definitely be using. So I'm gonna head out of there, and just yeah, that's kind of just something I thought I'd let you know. Now, kind of on our pickaxe right now, our next progression is to get our token miner up to 200, because that was kind of what our aim was by the end of the last episode. But today, you know, I kind of want to make sure that we do fulfill that and we get to that point. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on firstly today. We're going to be, you know, just getting that level up. It's going to be super easy to do, realistically. It shouldn't take us long, especially with the crate keys that we're getting right now. It's going to take us just a matter of seconds. But I think the end goal for today, and the end goal for the whole thing, is to be like prestige 10,000, I'm going to say, and then like have, I don't know, just have a pickaxe that we can continually still make money with. So whether that's upgrading keyfinder again, or anything like that, you know, I'd be happy with, as long as we're prestige 10,000. Like, I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I think that's a good place to be. I think it'd be nice to be earning, you know, good amount of tokens by the end of this as well. So yeah, we'll just see where it brings us, I guess. I don't really have an end goal. I'm just curious to see what an hour and a half of progression can do. Obviously, we should have been PT claiming throughout the whole of this. If you guys don't know, that's like playtime rewards. We now only have 1 point, but I believe there's a PT shop where you guys can buy loot boxes, and it only requires 10 playtime points. So that's just like, I think you can claim it every half an hour. So obviously that's not that long. You can get yourself that done very, very quickly. We can do 5 levels of token miner with just what we got though, so let's chuck it on right now. That'll take us up to 198. We only need 2 more levels, and then we're going to be sorted. I don't really want to open my keys right now and use those tokens, because I want to use those on helping us get to that 10,000 prestige goal. Obviously, I'm recording this on the same day, but if I were recording this on different days and, you know, doing half an hour each day, there's something else that I would want to take away from this, guys. I would, of course, want to vote every single day. That is obviously like a thing that you would want to do, and of course, claim your daily rewards. So those are 2 things which I obviously couldn't do because I'm recording all of these at once. So if you are just planning on playing half an hour a day, then it's as simple as that. You just need to go ahead and make sure you do the extra steps there each day, and you'll just get more progression. There we go. We can do 2 levels of token miner right now. Let's buy it up. Let's get our token miner to level 200, and there we go. Token miner 200 is here. So with that being said, let's go over to warp crates and open up our crates now, and we can start spending this on other things. I can't remember how much the next upgrade is for keyfinder, but oh, we just got got a mythical key right there. That's going to be nice. Let's open up this Omega key as well, and the token keys as well. May as well. All right, let's see what we get from these. Hopefully this will take my tokens up a decent amount. Yes, 1.2 billion. And a mythical crate. What does this want to give us, actually? This, I mean, even if we get any tokens from that, it's going to be a bonus. We got, multiplier of 4. Okay, not the best thing to get out of that, probably. So the next key finder level is going to cost us 5 billion, so I don't think it's really worth it. I think we're just going to max out fortune right now, because if we max out fortune, I mean, it's going to help us get that, you know, get to our goal today of 10,000 or so. Yeah, 10,000 prestiges. That's kind of the end goal, I feel like, for today. So that's what I'm gonna grind up for a little bit. And I'm just do some mining and then see kind of what we're left with, because I should have a bunch of crate keys after that. I should have a bunch of tokens after that. And yeah, let me just kind of see where we end up getting to after. I'm gonna just sit here and mine for like maybe 10 minutes or so, and then I'll check back in with you guys. All right, I've done about 10 minutes of just straight mining right now, and obviously I've got quite a few keys in my inventory that I actually do want to go ahead and open to make sure that we're progressing as quickly and as efficiently as we, you know, possibly can right now. So let's actually head over to warp crates, give these an open, and just see what kind of progression we can make based off of the crate keys that we open. So that's a decent amount of tokens we get from there. Some auto miner charge, a rename token, all that good fancy stuff. Token crate keys, that's going to hopefully help me out a bit. Yes, it does. Level key, we'll chuck that in there, and then a couple of omegas as well, if it will let me open them. 1, 2, there we go, perfect. Okay, so nothing particularly amazing, but you know, some things either way. What we could do right now though is obviously we're starting to get to the point where we can actually upgrade lucky. So what I'm going to do is I am going to indeed chuck on 2 levels of lucky, because lucky and key finder, they kind of work, you know, hand in hand. So lucky is now kind of the enchant that we're going for, and obviously we're gonna need some serious freaking tokens if we want to upgrade this, you know, to anything freaking good. So that's essentially how it's going to be. I'm also just going to chuck on 1,000 levels of fortune. It's always nice to just keep that kind of going, because we're going to need it, you know. Tell you what is catching me up on the level front. Like, our levels were going up fairly slowly before, they're now not. Lucky is actually giving me a lot of just random money. So I mean, it's you know, if you're going for ranks and prestiges, lucky is actually one that you want to be considering, because I didn't realize that it did actually give you the amount of money that it's been giving me. I mean, it's actually kind of ridiculous, because you'll see that my prestige is already going up like madly, and it's because of the amount of money that lucky's giving me, and then obviously my auto prestige is just kind of catching up with it. So it is kind of mad in that sense. I didn't think it would actually get me that kind of amount of money, but I mean, it is, so I can't really complain, really. Obviously it's giving me the keys as well, so in that sense it's also giving me tokens and all that good stuff. So you know, it is worth it. Lucky is 100% what you want to be going for after you've started your key finder. I would kind of keep lucky and key finder on par with each other. They're kind of, you know, both helping in their own ways, but obviously for rank wise, I mean, lucky is helping me out a lot more than key finder would, because I mean, you don't really get money from crate keys, you know. You can do, but it's not really anything you know, that's going to help you out so much. Obviously this is adding so much money to my account, like just randomly, that it's just making it so efficient for me to prestige. Before I got lucky, I was kind of wondering, you know, will I actually hit the 10k prestige goal? And now I'm kind of certain that I will, because I mean, we're like halfway into a half-an-hour session right now, and it's you know, I think it's evident that we're gonna hit it. Like, I mean, especially we haven't even opened any of the crate keys that we've got right now, and honestly I'd be tempted to keep upgrading lucky, because I mean, obviously the money's cool, but it's also giving me crate keys at the same time. So lucky and key finder, two very good enchants that we need to pretty much always be upgrading, to be honest. All right, I think it's time we do a little bit of a crate key opening here in a second. We've been earning some good money right here, and I'm confident that we're gonna hit the 10,000 prestiges. I'm just more worried about whether we're gonna get to open our crate keys or not. So let's go over to warp crates right now, and let's open everything that we got. We got mine keys coming out of our freaking ears right now, which is gonna give us a bunch of tokens. We've also got token keys, which are also gonna give us a bunch of tokens. We've got a level key going, and we should then have a couple of omegas as well after we redeem those charges. We have got 4 omegas, which are gonna hit us up with some multipliers and some good amount of tokens as well. Now we can do one more level of lucky right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on, and then I think just to bump it up a little bit, I think we're gonna go for just putting the rest on fortune again. Just keep the money coming in, you know. Obviously later on down the line, if I were going for prestiges, I would absolutely be looking at purchasing explosive, but obviously we don't have the we don't really have the tokens to make it effective right now for explosive explosive to be like super good, you kind of need it on max level. So yeah, we really don't have the tokens to do that right now. But if I were going for levels, that'll be 100% one of my focuses. Kind of like mega happy with the amount of keys that we're getting at the same time, because lucky is obviously like doubling the amount of keys I get pretty much, because I mean almost every time I get a key from my key finder, I get a key from my lucky at the same time. So you know, it's definitely worth it. My lucky's definitely paying out right now. The only thing it doesn't really pay out is when it gives you tokens with the lucky, you only get like 1,000,000, which obviously isn't really too helpful. I mean, we're getting more than that as we mine anyway. So yeah, I don't know, the 1,000,000 tokens not really too useful, not really too helpful, but I mean pretty much everything else, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. We're actually about to hit the prestige 10,000 mark right now. As you guys can see at the little bottom middle of my screen, we're very close to hitting it. I would imagine if we win one of those things one more time, we'll be there. We'll have to see though. I mean, it will probably just add up anyway, so we'll see. But we're about to hit it right now. 10,000 prestiges over 1 hour and a half. It's actually not bad at all. I'd say that's actually a very good amount of progression, and yeah, not bad. There we go, 10,000 prestiges. We've officially done it. I'd say that's pretty impressive. I don't know about you guys. Let me know how long it took you to get to 10,000 prestiges. I mean, we've not got a half bad pickaxe either. We're earning tokens, we're earning everything else. Like it's going in the right direction. I think if we were to continue this, we'd be going in the right place. So yeah, I don't know. It's fun. It's good. So from my collection of crate keys, we now officially have 4 billion tokens to spend, which we are going to spend wisely. Hopefully, we could spend it on another level of lucky. We could buy 27 levels of token miner. We could buy merchant, which of course would increase the block value, or we could just spend it on explosive. So I'm trying to figure out what would be the best thing to do right now. I think I'm gonna go token miner, because obviously it's not too much of a like massive upgrade. We could go on the old lucky, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna go token miner, because I just feel like we could do with mining some more tokens. That token miner upgrade has actually done quite a bit. Like, we're actually getting a lot of tokens now. I didn't realize kind of how much we'd progressed our token miner, because I think the second it goes over like 200, like it's honestly quite OP. Because as you guys will see, I've nearly mined already. I've nearly mined up to freaking half a bill. So I mean, it's actually kind of ridiculous. So I mean, and I've only been mining for like 2 minutes maybe since we upgraded that. So that's actually insane. It makes me look back to the first part that we did, where we were grinding for that first 1 bill, and it felt like it took absolutely forever, and now it just feels like I'd be done in literally like 5 minutes. So I don't know, that's kind of bad when you like look back at it, and that's how crazy the upgrades can be that you do on your pickaxe, and how important they are. So don't neglect the order that you do your upgrades in, because as I say, an hour and a half to be where we are, I think is pretty good. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what your progression's like. I know we've probably got some pro players watching and they're cringing right now. But listen, I think it's been pretty good, and I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that. I think we've done very well to get where we are, and hopefully you guys have been following along and creating your journey just as good as we have, and you know, hopefully just as fast. So yeah, it's been a good one. See, look, we're just from me talking that tiny little bit, we're nearly up to the 1 billion token range, which is just kind of mad. Obviously, it's nothing compared to like my main account. My main account, obviously, we're earning like trillions of tokens every few minutes, but it's yeah, I don't know. So it's officially here. This is this kind of marks the end of my next half hour. So this would be an hour and a half progression right now. We do indeed finish off with our 1 billion tokens. We're gonna go over to warp crates, of course, as usual. Open up the rest of the crate keys that we've got just lying around right now. Maybe we get a really lucky last opening. Probably not though. We'll see. I make a key. What you gonna get me? A bunch of tokens. Level key. What are you gonna offer me up? 8 million tokens right there. So we got 2 billion to spend. If I were gonna spend them, which I may as well, I would go for... I'd probably go for saving them for another level of lucky. So yeah, there we have it. An hour and a half progression. I think we've actually done very well, to be honest. So I'm gonna say that we've done well. I don't know what you guys are gonna think down in that comment section, but I guess I'll find out. Progression, not bad. 11,200 prestiges we end on. 53,000 blocks mined. We've got 1.3 trillion in the money. We got 2 billion in the tokens. This is what our final pickaxe looks like after this time. Lucky 3, keyfinder 4, token miner 223, efficiency 300, and fortune 6,579. If you did enjoy this little mini series and you want to see me do it again, but like the opposite way, like doing an hour and a half of just OP, like opening crates and stuff like that, let me know in the comment section. We'll get it happening and we'll get it arranged. Hopefully this has been useful to some of you guys. I had loads of people ask me in my stream the other day, you know, like how to start, and I guess this is a good starter guide. This is your first hour and a half on the server. Where you go from here, completely up to you guys, but hopefully you have enjoyed this 3-part series. If you have, you know what to do. Smash a like on all 3 of them. It would be much appreciated. Of course, subscribe to this channel if you are new and you haven't yet, and that would be much appreciated. Guys, thank you so much for joining me, and today come join the server, Generzon.cleanmc.net. I hope to see you online. See you in the next one. Goodbye.